Hello and welcome to HW News. It has been more than a month since the India-China border face-off began over China's alleged intrusion into Indian territory. The border issue went from a scuffle to skirmish to a violent face-off between the soldiers of the two countries. On the unfortunate night of June 15th, the violent face-off led to the death of 20 Indian soldiers in Ladakh's Galwan Valley. As per the reports, Indian soldiers objected to the camps and other structures being erected by the PLA soldiers near Galwan Valley. After that, a scuffle broke out which turned violent. In this, 20 Indian soldiers were killed. Now, though some reports claim that Chinese army has also suffered serious casualties, but the country is mum on the official figure. This happened when the two countries had decided to disengage from the flashpoint in a military level talk on June 6th. Subsequently, there was another military level talk on June 23rd, after which it was decided that both the armies will disengage. The Indian Army said that the talks were positive and cordial as well. However, recent media reports citing new satellite pictures are claiming that China has now started to intrude in other areas along the line of actual control. According to a report by journalist Shiv Arur in India Today, China has started mobilizing large number of PLA soldiers just along the line of actual control in Depsang region. The camps and bases were spotted near the Chinese base in June. The report says though the Chinese base was erected prior to 2016, new camps and vehicle tracks were spotted only this month in the satellite images. This is the same area where Chinese army had also intruded even in 2013, and it had come inside Indian territory for up to 19 kilometers. In another report by retired Colonel Vinayak Bhatt, also in India Today, it was claimed that Chinese troops have come forward and deployed around their existing posts in the Depsang plains opposite to India's Daulat Beg Oldi sector. Now, according to the report, there are two Chinese posts in this area. First is Tianwendian post. China had established this particular post near Depsang after a war of 1962 between the two countries, claiming that it was an astronomical observatory. In 1980s, India realized that the observatory was a garb to cover up the PLA troops in the area. The post was expanded twice, once in 1998 and another in 2006. Meanwhile, more and more Chinese soldiers were moved to this particular area. According to the report, the post has a main building. It also has a vehicle shed, a cook house, 3 buildings for accommodating troops, observatory post and fences, etc. It has also laid a water pipeline right up to the post to provide their soldiers with water amidst the vast barren land and a hard standing which can be used for vehicle parking or a helicopter landing. The report further says that Chinese have built communication trenches and even radar in the area. Now, this particular radar can track air movement over Daulat Beg Oldi and observe every aerial movement over Siachen Glacier. The another post is Forward Post. This similar post is called Forward Post 5390, which is named after the highest point in this vicinity. It was constructed somewhere around 2006 to 2008. It has a main building and observatory post, and it is mostly used for a storage facility according to the report. But that is not where it ends. Today, Indian Express journalist Sushant Sinha reported that China is consolidating its position along Pangong Tso region. According to his report, China has undertaken construction of a helipad at Finger 4, which comes in Indian territory, and also has increased the presence of the PLA troops. Meanwhile, according to the Times of India report, Army Chief General M.M. Naravne, who is visiting the area, instructed the troops to plug all the gaps along LAC and asked to strengthen these posts. IAF is also conducting regular air patrol over these areas. On the other hand, efforts are on to diplomatically resolve the issues. Today, India's envoy to China, Vikram Misri, in an interview to PTI said that China's attempts to change or alter the status quo in this region will have ripples and repercussions. Now, what will be the next step that the government will take remains to be seen. Meanwhile, do let us know what you think in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.
हमारे घरों में भी बच्चे होते हैं जो हमसे प्यार दुलार की आस करते हैं।
हमारा भी जीवन साथी है जिसको हमारे ड्यूटी से घर आने का इंतजार होता है।
हमारे घर में भी एक बूढ़ी माँ है जिनके लिए आज भी हम ही आंखों के तारे हैं।
लेकिन हम हमारे घरों में नहीं हैं। आपकी सुरक्षा में कोई कसर न रहे, इसलिए हम अपने प्रियजनों से दूर हैं।
हम में से ही कुछ तो अब इतने दूर जा चुके हैं कि वो वापस अपने घरों को लौट भी नहीं पाएंगे।
हमें गर्व है कि हमारे कंधों पे मुंबई शहर के नागरिकों की सुरक्षा की जिम्मेदारी है। हमारे जज्बे और बलिदान को व्यर्थ न जाने दे। इस संकट के समय में आप घर पे रहे, सुरक्षित रहे।
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.